Oh!
Why are you being a dick?
Yeah, good question. So, where we last left off, Jason and Kylen were heading towards the hospital. Jason was angry because it's not going the way he wanted, but Kylen, meanwhile, is now beginning to have a high-risk delivery and is in need of medical attention. So let's see what happens and see if it gets any better. One can hope.
I've been in the hospital for 5 hours and I finally got an epidural, but Jason got kicked out of the hospital and I'm here by myself and it's stressing me out.
Why am I not surprised to hear this? This is sad, but not surprising, unfortunately.
And it sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
Your water just broke. Yeah, like a couple minutes ago.
Do you want me up there with you?
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. I want Jason. That's who I want.
It breaks my heart. Man, this guy has not stood by her. He's not putting her best interest first, and yet she still wants him. And you know, I know this is the part that frustrates families, support systems around narcissistic abuse victims, but you know, we've been isolated and they've indoctrinated us and we don't know any better. And, you know, and we know that if they're not happy that we lose the only support we now have, which is them, because they're going to walk away from us. So, oh man, this is so heartbreaking, sickening. If I was this mom, I would be in tears, absolutely in tears at this point.
I was hurt that she didn't want me there when Jason wasn't there. I really don't know why. I can come up with reasons, but they're not reason enough that I'd accept the reason.
It's because Jason doesn't want you probably part of. I haven't seen this part, so I don't know what his relationship is with her parents, but I bet you it's not good.
It hurt me. She didn't want me there.
Yeah.
After I got kicked out, I ran home, took a shower, changed my clothes, and then I started driving back to the hospital.
I like his word, ran out.
Run.
I know he just meant ran home, but he ran out. He ran out on her. He's run out on this whole situation, and oh man.
Still pissed off.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. I'm not a big fan of this guy.
If you didn't get the epidural, I would not have gotten kicked out.
No, I don't think that's the reason. I think you're wrong, dude.
Calm down, you would have been fine.
Yes, if you calm down. Yes, I suspected so.
It was your fault I got kicked out.
Oh! Yeah.
That's not my opinion.
You literally were the reason I had to leave.
Yeah, she made you do that. It's your fault. She made you do that.
Why are you being a dick?
Yeah, good question. I'd like to know too.
I was really trying to get you kicked out.
But you won't admit you did.
It wasn't me that kicked you out.
Oh, he now wants her to own responsibility for this. He's not going to own anything that he's done. None of this has been his fault. It's simply, you know, everybody else's fault but his. But he wants her to own this. Wow.
It's them. I didn't directly tell you, get out.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't deal with that very well, does he? Man, he does not deal with confrontation.
Jason, you say you're against the epidural because it's drugs, but you vape all the time?
I'm against hard addictive drugs, not alcohol and tobacco use and weed.
Stop it. Get some help.
He's against anything that's going to give her pain relief, but he can use all the substances because in his book, he doesn't include them on the list. His list, he doesn't include them. Convenient.
Oh, heroin, like that. That's where I'm coming from. I didn't think it was fair that I couldn't be there, and I wanted to know.
Oh, it's not fair. It's not fair. Oh, it's not fair. He was disruptive. We just heard them say that. He was disruptive, but that's not fair.
Happening. it's my son in that room that I don't trust anyone in there.
I'm gonna freak out. Put it on speaker. Kylen.
Man, I'm horrified.
Obviously, I want to know what's happening and kind of at least be there on the phone.
Yeah, so if you want to know what's happening, you keep your act together so that you can stay in the area, in the room, and then you could have been a part of it. But no, you don't have any control of yourself, so therefore you get kicked out, but it's not your fault, even though it's your fault.
Can't be in the room.
Law.
It really didn't faze me that Maria was in the parking lot because I was going through so much.
But it would bother you, even if you weren't.
Oh, so mom's not allowed to be around because of his opinion. Again, that's what I was talking about, this isolation. This is a common dynamic of narcissistic abuse, is that they isolate their victims. They cut them off from family, friends. They make it difficult to maintain relationships. They put you in a bind of either as you have to choose them or you choose the other people, instead of just seeing it as that you have this rich social connection, this rich social network. No, they see it as a threat. They reduce this, and partly it is so that you don't get outside opinion, so that it increases the brainwashing that happens inside these relationships.
You were gonna have your mother in there.
Yeah, a lot of people want their mothers involved in there. I was a 34-year-old woman when I had my third child, and my mother was in the room for that last baby. Yeah, it's very normal, very normal.
People were asking for my mom to come, and I never said anything to it. I said no.
Why?
Because I wanted you.
Yeah, no, why did they want your mom there?
Because it's a common reaction for a lot of women, Jason. That's why.
It's annoying.
It's not annoying. It's just common. It's annoying because you don't understand it. Again, this egocentric frame of reference, it is only his frame of reference, and then on top of it, he lacks empathy, so he cannot put himself into anyone else's shoes, including the woman who's about to have his own baby. He cannot imagine what life is like from her position.
I'm getting pissed again.
Yeah, this is a very narcissistic tendency, so I'm not saying he's a narcissist. I don't know him and I've seen him, but this boy, this is a common trait to a lot of narcissists.
I am, in a way, relieved that Jason can be there for Kylen and the birth of their child. But I just felt like I needed to be there just because.
Yeah, of course. You're the mom and you want to be there, and this is your daughter, and she's going through something intense and scary and something you've done and you understand. My heart hurts for the mom. Oh, there's the baby. Oh, so precious.
It took like 5 or 10 minutes just to get past that one point where he was stuck. And then finally he just popped out, and it was a good feeling to see him.
Yeah, I bet.
A good feeling. But there were complications, and that's why his head was like a football. She doesn't look good. Something's going on there emotionally with her. I'm really concerned.
That'll go round in perfect in a couple of days.
When we finally got to hold Xavier, it was a precious moment.
That's so sweet.
Unbearable, breakable love, I feel like.
Yes, it is. That's true.
An undescribable feeling.
Oh.
Being a mom.
I heard on a TV show, and I really loved it, where the actor who was playing a father said it was, you never know that the greatest love you're going to have is going to be with your child. That's so true. I'll tell you, I fell so madly in love with all of my 3 sons.
Probably one of the best feelings I've ever had.
Yeah.
Getting to hold him for the first time, getting him passed to me.
Oh, it's so precious.
I still wasn't happy with the choice of the epidural because it caused a lot of issues, but...
You don't know that. How are you coming to that conclusion? I have no idea where you're coming up with that.
I was just happy to be done with it all.
We
didn't really
talk about it
and just left it at that at the hospital.
Well, I'm glad that it hasn't become a point of constant arguments, but I can tell he's holding a grudge. He's a good-sized baby, a big baby there. Well, I wonder what the future is for this couple. I'm concerned. Yeah, well, dude, that will happen thousands of times. Get ready. Get ready. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, I feel bad for this relationship. I'm worried. Very worried.
Oh, I don't see this coming off.
It's kind of stinky.
Well, yeah, yep. Kind of normal.
I don't know if there's ever a ready to be a parent.
No.
I acted like I was ready before my kid was born, and I'm a father, and I'm just like, damn.
No, you're never ready. You're never ready.
It's time to grow up and act more mature.
Well, we can hope. We can hope. You're young. We can hope.
Give him everything I wanted that I didn't get.
I'm hoping. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining me with watching this together from my blind reaction. I have not seen this before. It was fascinating. I mean, he at least sounded better at the end. I'm hopeful. Maybe that's a something, you know, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, they have a rough road, a long road ahead of them, that's for sure. So let me know if you have another show that you would love me to do a blind reaction. Please submit it. Let me know. Drop me a comment. I'd love to hear what you're thinking, and I would take it under consideration. It sounds like a lot of fun. Thanks so much for hanging out with me on this. Bye-bye.